Well, today's the last day before the fast. This week anyways, we'll talk about that in a minute. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna record my numbers. We're gonna look at my weight, my GKI. We're gonna track this and log it so we can see where I was at before we started, and we can see where we're at here once we get into the fast, and we can have this logged and journaled. So anyhow, so let's start with my weight. Let's have a walk over here. So you guys are gonna come along on this journey with me. I'm sitting outside. We're a beautiful day. Just got home. Spoke with a few subscribers today. Thanks for reaching out. I hope I was able to help you guys, but I got my scale here. So let's just see what my weight is. Got my shoes off. Come on, scale. So we're gonna start with weight. Can you guys see that? 129.4 pounds. So I've been floating between 130 and 135. Haven't ate too much today. I only had one thing about an hour ago. It's not gonna be a great time to check my GKI, but I really want to get it logged and recorded before we start this fast here. So come on back over here with me and let's get this GKI recorded. Here's my backyard. It's a beautiful day. Alright, let's set this up again. Sorry guys, just bear with me here. Maybe I'll try to edit that out, maybe I won't, we'll see. Alright, I got my GKI kit here, my Keto Mojo. So my weight's just shy of 130, so as I get this set up, let's talk about my weight. If I do a water only fast for a day, I usually drop over a pound a day. It's pretty crazy. So when I get into this fast here, just for the record, if I lose more than 5 pounds, I'm gonna start to get worried. If it's 5 pounds of fat, I don't really care. If it's 5 pounds of muscle, then I'm really gonna get worried. If I have to adjust as I go, that's okay. That part of this is to learn and grow. If I have to go to like a ribeye steak every 3rd or 5th day just to maintain myself, I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to adjust. I'm really hoping the fat only is able to keep my weight above 125. As you saw, we'll say 124.9, I think it was 129.4, so we'll say above 124.5. As long as that's done, I'm gonna keep on going no matter what. That's the goal with the weight. In terms of being able to just eat the fat and do the fast, I know I can do it. I'm not too concerned about that. Again, if you're just joining us and you haven't heard of what I'm doing, when it comes to advanced stage cancer, there's a lot of antidotes out there, and there's an overwhelming amount of antidotes. So it's kind of become a hypothesis of mine that fasting can cure your cancer. Again, just there's so many antidotes. So I am doing a animal fat only fast. I've had so many subscribers. Thanks for all the love and support. Reach out to me. They're in the same position as me, where their weight is just so low that they don't have the opportunity to fast. So they're watching this very closely to see if I can do this without messing up my weight too astronomically. I forgot to grab a Kleenex. I don't really want to wipe that off with an alcohol wipe when I draw the blood. Look at everything else set up here, and I'll go grab one. Anyhow, all these subscribers have reached out. It's not just me that battles with weight while battling cancer. So if you can sustain yourself, and when you're consuming animal fat, you should get a really low GKI score, which is really good according to Professor Seifried. Autophagy and myotopathy should occur, which is the autophagy, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, sorry guys, autophagy and mitophagy. When those things happen, it's a process of the body going back through all of its cells and identifying the cells, including cancer cells, that are not pulling their own weight. When your body identifies them, it gets rid of them. It essentially eats them, I believe, for even energy, and that could be wrong, so please correct me in the comments. But it definitely gets rid of those cells, and I believe it actually eats them for energy in a state of stress. You're consuming animal fat, so you have the calories coming in, so you have the energy output. You're not burning the fat on your body, but you don't have the nutrients coming in. So because you don't have protein or any of that stuff, you should still have a really good state of autophagy and mitophagy. That's the goal. I don't know anybody else that has done this. Like I've previously said in my previous videos, if you're just joining us for the first time, please follow along, please hit like and subscribe. If this actually works, it's going to give cancer patients some hope at home, give them something they can do to benefit themselves safely without losing a ton of weight. I'm going to run in and grab a Kleenex because I need one, and I need to dispose of this needle in my sharps container, wherever I put it. I will be right back. Got my Kleenex, I'm back. I disposed of my needle safely. And so I forget exactly where I left off, kind of threw me off track. Sorry about that, guys. So I'm cleaning my finger. I did a video on the Keto Mojo meter. If you haven't seen it yet, please check it out. But yeah, GKI, Professor Seafried talks about this a lot. It's a keto glucose index, GKI. Glucose keto index, sorry. And so Professor Seafried came up with a formula. Unfortunately, I'm not expecting a great GKI today. Take a second here to talk about why. So I've read some information on rotating ketogenic diets and things, and so the past 5 days I kind of wanted to see what happened. So the theory is that cancer can adapt to the diet that what you're eating, and that kind of makes some sense to me. So the last 4 or 5 days I've incorporated a few handfuls of blueberries and raspberries. I've never done that before. I just wanted to see how I felt and if there was any change in my mood or my feeling or anything. I may have had more energy, but I'm also a couple weeks removed from my immunotherapy too, so it's hard to say. But because I had this hard fast coming up, I figured it was perfect time to give it a small little test to see how my body reacted. And now it's the end of the week. I've been doing that since Monday. I'm going to give it a quick test. One day I did have, my wife was in the States shopping. So I did have a keto brownie, which is something I would never do. It was the worst decision of my life. My body reacted violently from it. I ended up sick all night and needing administration of Hydromorph after consuming one little tiny keto brownie. Now I don't know if it's the sugar and the chocolate or cocoa that was in it, or I don't know if it was just the texture of it, but I'll never do that again. That didn't work so well. But yeah, I did incorporate a few fruits just to try to raise my, I was trying to up my carbohydrate intake before this fast and get any, I don't know. So it was calling to me to give it a try, so I did. I followed my intuitions on it. I know it's something that we can debate at a later time, but it seemed to work sort of okay. So this rotating ketogenic diet, I'm going to be doing more research and reading into it and looking at it. It's definitely something that I'm extremely curious about. A subscriber again had brought it to my attention, so, and I do see some, I'm not saying I'm doing it right away. I'm definitely, there's nothing more carnivore than eating pure fat for 18 days. So I just gave it a try. So let's see how that affected me. So again, you get a little bit of blood out. I don't know if it's gonna focus. You wipe it off, and then I always have to keep pushing. I always end up not getting enough blood. I have a hard time secreting enough blood. I always do the brown one. Oh no, I just hit it. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough blood here from this. Doesn't look like it. Nope, I'm not gonna have enough blood. That's okay. Allow me to reset. Let's just have this ready. I do that sometimes. And wipe it. And go, turn on the Keto Mojo. Oh, my strip fell out. Oh my goodness, it's not going so well, guys. See, these are the struggles that you can have. So it's not just you guys that sometimes have these little things. Alright, let's see what my glucose is. And I ate about an hour ago, which usually isn't a great time to test. Glucose is 74, which is very impressive, and that's with eating carbs this week, so I am thrilled with that result. Let's see what my ketones are at. I don't have the Keto Mojo app. It doesn't like to sync all the time, so I enter it manually now. It's just easier. 74, and ketones are at I should have showed you guys the glucose, sorry. It was 74 though. 1.2 is my ketones, hopefully that focuses. Maybe it'll upload on my phone, let's see. 1.2, I'm actually very impressed with that. Mojo, my Mojo Health. And reset. No, see, it's reading. Oh, it did pick it up. So I'm actually thrilled with this. So it did pick up, so you guys can see and verify that. Is that focusing? 3.4 GKI. Wow, I'm thrilled considering I ate some berries. But again, I'm mostly a carnivore. And I did just eat it an hour and a bit ago. But that's an amazing reading. Let's see if I can get it to focus one more time just for the record. Okay. So that's very fascinating. I'm very thrilled with that. We will take that. That is a big win, even though I had the carbs. I'm very shocked. Let's put this here and then we'll go for a little walk maybe. Head back to my garden for a zen moment and I'll let you guys get on with your day. Thank you so much for joining me again. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Guys, this is, I don't know if you guys realize this. I wish I could tell you guys how much support and emails I've received from people that this fast, like they're in a situation where they know that fasting could help them, but they're unable to do it. And so actually having somebody going out there and doing it, they're thrilled. So please try to share this video. It's not going to get to enough people, this journey, unless people find it. It's kind of got to go viral. So it's animal fat fasting. Those are my numbers today. Today is Friday, May 31st today. Tomorrow is June 1st. I begin my 18-day animal fat fast. So anyhow, my weight is 129.4, I believe it was, and my GKI was 3.4. My glucose was 74. My ketones were 1.2. This rotating ketogenic diet, guys, it's something of interest. You go 2 weeks on where you're hard fasting, getting the lowest GKI possible, and you're 2 weeks off where you target less than 80 grams of total carb and sugar, but you get your carbs and sugar from healthy foods. The idea is to not let the cancer adapt. I'm curious. I'm pretty hardcore carnivore. There has been some carnivore people, and out of respect, I'm not gonna say who, but there's been some carnivores that have beat their stage 4 cancer and it ended up relapsing. So there's my grapes, and then over here we have my vegetable garden. I know I don't eat vegetables, but what else am I going to do with the space? So my dad helped me plant it this year. Thank you, Dad. And I'm surrounded by a field, big farm. So anyhow, this is my day now for the afternoon. I'm just going to hang out. Oh, I'm really dark here in the shade. I'm just going to hang out here and get some relaxed time in and prepare for. I'm ready for this fast, guys. It's go time. Anyhow, you guys got my numbers. You know where I'm starting from. Please make sure you like and subscribe. Please share this video as much as you can, because like I said, this can help so many people if it actually works. If I can keep my weight for 18 days in a fasting type state or close to it, above 125, this could be really special. So anyways, thanks everybody. Have a good day. Bye.